Hey, what's up everyone, it's Red94 here with another action figure review, and this time it's going to be on the Hulkbuster Build-A-Figure. Awesome, finally got all the figures reviewed as you guys saw, and all the pieces are sitting here, so we're going to go ahead and build this guy. It looks like it's going to be a monster, and so it looks really big, probably one of Hasbro's biggest Build-A-Figures recently. They've been doing a lot of just regular sized ones like Terax and, Arnim Zola, and not really big. Rhino was pretty decently big, but not as big as this. So we're going to go ahead and go straight to it. Let's go ahead and build him. I think I'm going to go ahead and do the legs first with the lower torso. So, of course, the leg just plugs in right here. Let's twist and snap. There it goes right there, and then this one as well. Just twist it in there and snap it in. You can already see how tall he is as the lower torso is out of frame of the camera. Now I'm going to go ahead and I guess put these two pieces together. It looks like it goes like this. There's two slots, or four slots actually, and they go in just like that. Alright, so cool. Let's see if I can get, oh, there he goes. And then the arms will go next. One there, and then the other one here. There we go. Oh, actually I just made a mistake. There is the circle piece right here, and then the bottom piece is a square. So as I put the torso piece together, it needs to come together. Alright, so this is what we got going on here. It's this little slot on the back torso piece that goes to the square. And this was supposed to rotate, and it's very stiff on mine. It looks like it's gonna break, so I would be extra careful with that, guys, or it might snap on you guys. So now we're gonna go ahead and put these together, just like that. There you go. Like I said, it's supposed to rotate, so I'm gonna do that without it breaking. Hopefully it doesn't break. Go ahead and put the other arm in there. Okay, so there you have that, and then of course the little tiny little head. And there is the head right there. There you have it. There is the Hulkbuster built. So you can see how big he is. And War Machine is a tall figure. He's more of a 7-inch figure. So we could say that this Hulkbuster is probably around the 9 to 10-inch range. Here's just a regular size figure next to Hulkbuster. I mean, so this figure is freaking solid. I mean, honestly, every piece is solid plastic except for that torso piece, of course, that comes together. So it's a heavy figure in it. I mean, it looks great. So if I had any gripe about this figure, it would be the paint. I really wish the paint would be a little better on him. They could have tried harder on the paint, as you can see right here on the gauntlet, or on the arm, of course, the forearm. It's just freaking brown plastic. It's not, I mean, this is painted gold, but then there's pieces that is just straight up plastic. It's just not as good as I hoped for. They would have painted this way better. You look at the back piece. I don't like that at all. It's just, there's no detail there. There's no, like, they really didn't try on it. Maybe all their expenses went to the actual mold and the figure itself, but the paint just doesn't do it for me. Of course, the red is just the plastic itself. It's not painted. All the gray areas, which is supposed to be like the armor or the mechanical areas, are just gray plastic. Except when you go down to the foot, this is actually looks like it's painted. But the rest of it is not, so I don't know why they did something and why they did it. You can see that the gold they use on the face is not that good. You can see red in between the eyes. That's the plastic underneath the paint. A few more coats of paint would have helped, in my opinion. So I want to go ahead and show you guys the articulation on the figure. So we have the head, of course, is on that ball joint. It's also hinged, so it has a lot of movement, in my opinion. It goes left and right like this, and up like this, and down like this. So pretty good movement for what it is. The arm goes forward and back, in and out. Bicep swivel right there. We have a single jointed elbow, and it does swivel at the elbow as well. So we have a bicep swivel and an elbow swivel. We swivel at the hand down here, and it is on a hinge. It's not a lot of movement because of this piece on the forearm, but it's not too bad. The shoulder pad is stationary. It doesn't really move. And we have a diaphragm joint right here, so it rotates left and right, but as you saw when I was building them together, it's a really stiff joint, but it's supposed to move. I know it is because I saw how it was, and it looks like it's supposed to move. Just be very careful, as I hope I did not just crack it right now. So forward and back a little bit, you can see the arc reactor right there. So we go down to the legs. It looks like it's going to be a T-joint, forward and back, in and out, upper thigh swivel. single jointed knee right there. Looks really cool. And then we have the ankle, which goes forward and back, and we do have ankle rockers right there, so that looks good. This doesn't swivel though. There you have it, guys. There is my review on the Hulkbuster build figure from, of course, Marvel Legends Infinite series. Very cool in my opinion. Look, it came out really good. Like I said, my gripe is the paint. Now the articulation is freaking good for the size of this figure, and they managed to do a lot with it. Single jointed legs and elbows, not bad at all. They bend pretty good in my opinion. Those arms hold up, the legs hold up. We got an ankle rocker on this thing. The head has some good mobility, so I like that. We have bicep swivels and elbow swivels, so we can get those arms moving in many directions. I think the articulation is great. Honestly, I don't have any complaints about the articulation. It's amazing on a figure like this. My main deal, and of course the sculpt is awesome too. I mean, the sculpt is just great in my opinion, but my deal is the paint. The paint is the deal breaker here. It really could have been a lot better. It's really disappointing that they did what they did with the paint. It could have been so much better. I mean, gosh, this could have been one of the best, but it's not. I'm sorry, it's just not. And I am an Iron Man fan, and I really do enjoy this freaking figure right here. It looks awesome. They did a great sculpt, and I'm glad that they did a figure like this. It just makes me happy that they did a Hulkbuster. But this figure it just needs better paint, and I know there are customers out there that can really make this figure freaking outstanding. And with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed my review. Go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe if you guys would like. You guys have a great day. Bye.
That's crispy.